Hey guys, I'll be reviewing this stunning 2018 Jaguar XF. This is the 2.litre Portfolio, and it is a sort of 27 onwards a facelift car with a 250 brake horsepower Ingenium 4-cylinder. This one's a rear-wheel drive model, but all-wheel drive models came later. And yeah, you've got bison headlights at the front with LED signature as part of the Portfolio trims. The earlier sort of lower trims also have this, but yeah, this one's finished in dark sapphire metallic, which is a really nice colour. And a little bit of insight to this XF, this was a 2015 onwards facelift car, so it's a sort of revised styling, revised screen and gauges, which is quite nice, and also the headlamps as well. And yeah, this one's got a standard 18-inch 5-spoke 5034 alloys, which all Portfolios came with. And yeah, it's got the non-tinted rear glass along with the chrome window trim, being a Portfolio for sort of more elegant design. You've also got keyless entry. Obviously, the facelift does retain some of the features which a pre-facelift cars did have, such as a keyless entry and the suede cloth headlining, which are some hallmark features of a Portfolio trim. You've got the XF badging on the back with a 25T, denoting it's a 250 brake horsepower gasoline turbo engine. And yeah, you've got twin chrome exhaust pipes in the back. You also had an option of the 2-litre diesels and the 3-litre diesel being the rarest, and the supercharged being the rarest. But the 2-litre diesel Ingenium 4-cylinders sort of suffered with oil dilution and DPF problems. So these petrol ones are a bit more sought after and a lot more rarer. There's not many Portfolio Saloon petrol facelift cars, but yeah, being the 68 plate, it does come standard with the in-control touch pro SSD drive nav, which is quite nice. And yeah, you've sort of got a boot lip integrated spoiler there, along with these nice signature LED rear headlamps as well, which sort of have, yeah, the signature DRL on the back, the sort of, you know, half moon sort of headlamps. We just got this in part exchange for XJ I just videoed, which is just absolutely stunning, but did not stick around long. I don't think this one particularly will either with its sunroof. This one's got the light oyster perforated Windsor leather interior, which is yeah, Jaguar's highest grade of leather. The Portfolio's being the ultimate trim has the best leather. This is a very high grain leather compared to the lower trims, such as the Prestige R Sport 300 Sport with the grained leather. And yeah, you had the supercharged car as well, which I don't even think had the lovely leather as well, the Windsor leather. You've got perforating as well, along with this nice vertical fluting or striping, really nice looking seats. You've got rear climate vents as well with the Jaguar logo emblazoned onto them as well, and a 12-volt socket with some storage, 2 cup holders, and the figured gloss ebony veneer on the Portfolios being standard, which is quite nice. Like I said, keyless entry and keyless start, which is really nice. And yeah, this one's got the 12-way electrically operated front seats as part of the Portfolios as well. The standard cars, to be honest, they have manual seats with 2-way electric, which are just way too basic. But yeah, you've got 8-way electric, 4-way lumbar, so you've got fully electrically adjustable front seats. You've also got auto dimming heating folding mirrors as well as part of the Portfolio, and the 380-watt Meridian sound system. And yeah, let's just move on to interior. It's really nice, obviously. This one's just got under 35,000 miles, which is also lovely. And it does have the very rare and sought after tilt and slide panoramic glass sunroof, which is sort of almost a full pane sunroof. It does basically go halfway across the cabin, which is quite nice. So it's not a full, it's not like the States for sport brakes where you get a full pan roof, but it is quite a large sunroof, and most sunroofs sort of only go to here or there. But yeah, very nice. Electric blind as well. And almost forgot to mention, like I said previously, you've got the light oyster suede cloth headlining standard on Portfolios, which is a really nice high quality trim. The earlier Portfolios also had this, as well as the auto folding mirrors, as I mentioned. You've also got electric rear child locks, which is nice, central locking, cruise control. And yeah, this one has the later 10-inch SSD drive in control touch pro duo, which is very nice nav. Very responsive, got online services, the Meridian 380 watt system with its sub and amp, which is quite nice. And yeah, you got treble, bass and sub. Telephone, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both wired. You've also got on my Portfolios a camera, which yeah, wasn't standard obviously. On the pre-facelifts it wasn't even standard actually, on the Portfolio trim especially. You had heated front seats as well on the Portfolio, and 2-zone front climate control, along with not only a heated windshield and a heated rear windscreen, but a heating elemented heated windshield as well, with Ford's patented quick clear technology. So yeah, not only a demister but the actual heated windscreen. And yeah, you've also got the electronically actuated air conditioning vents, which I've always found quite cool. I do absolutely love those. Those are quite relatively reliable the age of the car as well. And the Portfolio also gets the Windsor wrapped leather dashboard as well, so real leather dashboard, really high quality, stitched as well, and the figured ebony going all the way across to the dash. And you've also got the Meridian tweeters on the dash there as well, as part of the 380 watt system. But yeah, very nice classy wood. It's not overly bold and striking. It's quite a dark wood. You've also got dynamic, eco and winter modes as well. The dynamic mode, yeah, it just turns the dials red, which is quite cool. And yeah, on the system here you've also got the different functions, such as lane keeping, lane departure warning is on the Portfolios, and collision avoidance. Lane keeping was an option, fortunately, but yeah, not a system I like anyway, nevertheless. And then yeah, this one's only got 2 owners as well. Full service history with I think 1 Jaguar service. And yeah, you've got some USB A ports in the back here of this center console with a micro SIM and the 12-volt socket. And you've got Jaguar's very nice rotary dial with its ZF8 gearbox, which is a very smooth gearbox. And yeah, you've also got a manually adjustable steering column, which is quite easy to use, having this sort of flick switch here. And yeah, let's just move on to the engine now. To mention also, the Portfolio comes with illuminated door sills and split folding rear seats, which is quite nice. And yeah, under the bonnet here we've got a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder, the Ingenium family specifically, the twin scroll petrol, yeah, turbo, so it's one big fat twin port single turbo with minimal turbo lag. And yeah, this one has the 250 horsepower bump over the earlier 200 horsepower cars, and this was sort of replaced in favour of the older 2.2 diesel Mondeo engine. And yeah, just overall quite a smooth engine. It's very responsive, being twin scroll turbo. And yeah, let's just move on to the test drive now. Hey guys, they'll be test driving the Jaguar. So yeah, this is an XF 2-litre Portfolio with a larger 250 brake horsepower engine. So yeah, it's quite a nice little nippy engine overall. And yeah, let's just get into it. So yeah, you've also got dynamic mode as well, which you know, makes it throttle response a bit sharper, makes it a little bit more nippier. It's a very smooth ride. Obviously the Portfolio is you know, being the top trim, you get a lot of lovely features, such as auto folding mirrors, the Meridian and the suede headlining, which I like, especially the leather, the high quality Windsor leather, which is what they use on the Range Rovers and the higher end F-type models. And yeah, they definitely have done a really good job of interior quality on the 2018 models. The later ones, I'm just not as big of a fan of interior. I do like the analog dials. You can get the full digi-dash, which is relatively rare. It's quite rare to get any options on these really, so your best bet is to really get a Portfolio ideally, because they do already come with very good standard spec. You know, sunroof's very nice. Sunroof's a very rare option, and I think it's a must-have. Paired with a light interior, it does really help out. You've sort of got this pebble-coloured dash as well, or sort of slate grey in Porsche terms. But yeah, and I do love the actuated aircon vents, which they've still kept, which I think is a very classic feature. And yeah, just really nice overall. It's a very lovely car to drive. Yeah, you can tell it's quite responsive. And you've also got the S mode, the S, DNS, so you've got drive and sport gearbox modes. quiet. There's no double glazing or anything, but it is still, you know, relatively quiet. Yeah, just really lovely drive, and like I said, very nippy. I do love the larger in control 10-inch screen. I'm not the biggest fan of an 8-inch screen. It's not as responsive, it's quite laggy. It runs off an SD card system, but yeah, the solid state drive unit, you know, it's just a little bit more responsive and looks quite clean for what it is, effectively. And yeah, just really lovely, obviously. Obviously got 2-zone climate control, the figured ebony trim, which I think looks quite nice. I'm not the biggest fan of bright woods. I do like dark wood, because you can almost, sort of at night here now, you can almost just like not notice it. You just think it's piano black almost. It's not too bad, but yeah, again, like I said, it's a very sporty engine, and I do like the ZF8 gearboxes they put in these, which are, you know, quite responsive, and yeah, can handle quite a bit of torque. They put them in the F-Type R models with over 500 horsepower, so it can definitely handle 250. But yeah, very good engine if you are looking for sort of a relatively reliable and nippy engine. The Ingenium is pretty good, specifically petrol ones. Like I said, the diesel ones, they suffer with oil dilution in a bit, and there's a lot of problems with those, but petrols don't seem to suffer as many problems, or if any problems at all, for that reason. But yeah, it's just a lovely car, and the Apple CarPlay and stuff on the newer system's really handy. Just makes it a bit easier. You can also use the Jaguar app as well to, you know, track the car and start it up remotely on your phone, which is nice, and check your fuel status and stuff, and whether the car's unlocked or locked. You can unlock it on your phone or lock it, which is nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the test drive, and I'll see you in the next one.